Greetings, toy heads, and welcome to another episode of Go Figure with me, your host, Eli Williams. And today we are going to be taking a look at the Hasbro Marvel Legend series, the Infinity Saga Black Widow. Specifically, the Black Widow from Captain America, the Winter Soldier. But not really, because we've got a couple of options here that makes it also an Avengers Black Widow. So here we've got the window box. You've got the Marvel Studios Captain America the Winter Soldier Marvel Legend series there at the top. There you can see Black Widow and all her Black Widow-iness. Marvel Studios Infinity Saga Black Widow. How many times I'm going to say Black Widow in this? Don't make it a drinking game. Hasbro logo, ages 4+, warning, choking hazard. Don't put Black Widow in your mouth. Avengers logo there. On the top, we've got Captain America, Winter Soldier, Black Widow. On the side here, we've got that MCU collage right there with the Avengers logo on the bottom. Same on this side. On the back, we have a poster of the Captain America, the Winter Soldier, and then a multilingual blurb about that. Down at the bottom, jibbery-jabbery legal jargon, ages 0 to 3, you know what that means.
If your child is not born yet, they shouldn't play with these toys.
That's right, you're welcome. Marvel, Hasbro, and then on the bottom here, more jibbery-jabbery legal jargon, Houses of Klingon, and barcode. So let's get her out of the box, onto the pedestal, and we'll have ourselves a look. Okay, here we've got her on the pedestal. Let's have a look at the accessories. First off, we do have the two heads. We have which is obviously the Winter Soldier head, but then we also get the Avengers and leading up to Winter Soldier head with the shorter hair. I have to say, this is a really good likeness of Scarlett Johansson. This is probably the best I've seen out of any of them. The hair sculpt is fantastic. They got a nice dark wash on it, accenting all of the strands of hair and everything. The face print is really nice. They just did a damn good job with this. This looks really good. This is probably the head. I think this is going to be the head that I'm going to display her with, and not the longer hair, for obvious reasons. It's just going to give a little bit more articulation possibilities with that. But yeah, we've got the two heads, and then we also have some wrist pieces that go on there for the Widow's Sting effect. We've got two of these, translucent rubbery plastic. They just fit right around. When you pop the hands off, you can fit that right onto the Widow's Sting launchers. And yeah, so we've got two of those, and that's kind of nice too. A little bit of extra effect for posing and whatnot. And then we have two of these Black Widow, the classic Black Widow pistols, which do have a hole in the barrel for gun effects if you so wish to do that. And you have some extras lying around. But just a basic little semi-automatic pistol. Like the kind she uses. Kind of weird though, because it looks like at first glance, I haven't really checked yet, but it looks like she has two holsters with pistols in them, so I guess those are extra pistols. But yeah, we've got two of those, and then she does have two sets of hands. By default on her, she's got the trigger finger hands, and then here we've got the fisted hands. If we can get that to focus, there we go. It's just like, no, let's look at her. So yeah, we've got those black fingerless gloves in the fisted for the left and right, and then we have the trigger finger hands, and let's measure her up. She stands at approximately between 5 3/4 and 6 inches tall, which is right about where she needs to be. Looking at this sculpt, this is great. It is the classic MCU Black Widow costume that we saw in Endgame, in Winter Soldier, in Ultron. It's that classic. Yeah, she does have guns that are just molded in there. Wonder why they did that and didn't do. Okay, we'll get to that. Again, nice face sculpt. They did a really good job. I think it's the same It's actually the same. Well, no, it is slightly different. I thought it was the same face, but this one really, really looks even better, I think. It's a shame that they didn't just use that face and do swappable hair, sort of like they did with Shipwreck and Lady J in G.I. Joe. But nevertheless, it's always nice to have an extra head laying around. You never know what you might want to do with that. So, again, really nice sculpt with the hair, nice wash, giving it detail. Great face print. You've got that tight black bodysuit going all the way down. You've got that little Black Widow red logo there on the belt, paint apped on. You got a silver belt buckle there. You got that little zipper right there that's paint apped. Going down to the belt, which is sculpted on, looks like. And then we've got these rubber straps that are not attached. I don't know why they didn't just make these holsters for the guns. That's kind of, yeah. Well, anyway, got the arms down to the Sting launchers, where we've got those silver paint apps around the top there, down to the fingerless gloves with the trigger finger, all the way down, black. I mean, it's Black Widow. I will say this, I had some trouble getting her out. She's wanting to fall forward because she's got these tiny, she's going to be a shelf issue. So she does have peg holes in the feet. She's going to be a shelf hazard, because she's got these tiny high-heeled feet, and it's wanting to make her fall forward. There's not much of a Goldilocks zone on those feet. I will say, yeah, she's gonna get some individual feet stands, I think, to keep her from. She's definitely not getting a back of the shelf spot. That's for sure. She's gonna have to be up front somewhere. But this is part of my. I don't generally get the MCU figures, but this is part of my attempt to get the full set of the main characters for the Avengers and have them all on one little shelf together. So, looking at articulation, first off, let's go ahead and pop this head off. So we have a static neck with a dumbbell going up into the head. I want to put this one on instead of the other one. That gives us a little bit better articulation. So we've got full rotation on the head. Not too bad down for a dumbbell head. Dumbbell neck. Not a whole lot of up because that hair's catching in the back, but we do have really good tilt on there. Arms all the way around, full rotation on there, and the arm joints are very smooth. That is a high as you can get, so you get the arms up in a T formation. Got a bicep swivel and a double elbow going right to there where that catches. And then down to the wrist where we have a swivel on the wrist and an up and down on the wrist there. Ball joint mid torso for some ab crunch. Not a whole lot. A little bit of back, not much forward. Got some swivel there. No waist swivel. Legs out. Oh boy, yeah, this is problematic. Legs out to there. Legs out to, yeah, right about to there. Not much further than that. There is a thigh swivel there and a double knee going all the way back to there, which is good. And then we have a little bit of detents on, well, I guess we do have a lot of detents on the feet. I didn't know that I didn't get that all the way back there, so maybe she'll be okay. I don't know. I'm still gonna put. I have little black stands that go on the individual feet to give you a little bit more spacage on your shelf. So I'll probably do that. But we have detents on the feet and a forward rocker on the feet. Let's put her pistols in her hand to see how they slide into place. I can get that in my hand, but my floor is wanting it bad. It's just like, give me that gun. So, well, she doesn't have much of a trigger finger per se, but yeah. Yeah, it's just like a slight trigger finger. Oh, and just fell right off. Right onto the floor. See, I told you my floor is hungry. It wants bits and bobs from action figures. Wow, that's... Okay, so you can't really get her finger in that trigger well. So you just kind of have to leave that out. Because it's not much of a trigger finger. It's just like a little bit poking out there. That kind of sucks. Okay. Well, all right. Yeah. She is a shelf hazard. Wow. You've got just a teensy bit of Goldilocks zone on those ankles to get her to stand in place. All right, let's go ahead and we'll get her off here. We'll line her up with some other powerful female characters, and we'll see how she scales up. Okay, here we have her with the Hasbro Star Wars The Black Series, Empire Strikes Back, Bespin Escape, Princess Leia, the Hasbro Indiana Jones Adventures Series, Marion Ravenwood, the Hasbro G.I. Joe Classified Series, Scarlet, and the Mattel DC Universe Classics Catwoman. All in all, this figure's okay. It has some major articulation issues with the tiny ankles, the way that the boots are. I mean, I guess we're giving up some, you know, the way that it stands. It's just not working out. I don't like the fact that she's got two holstered guns, but she comes with guns. The trigger fingers are not that great. I'm going to give this a 6 out of 10. You know, between like maybe 6.5, I don't know, between 6 and 7. Yeah, it's just got some problems. You can't put the trigger finger. You can't put the fingers in the trigger well of the guns. The ankles are just horrific. I don't like the holstered guns. I don't know. I mean, the Target exclusive Black Widow has leaps and bounds over this. But, you know, sculpt-wise, visually, it's fantastic. She looks great. Physically, it's not that great of a figure. It's just poorly done. It could have been better. So that is my review. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Smash that bell so you can get information on all the good things coming out of my channel. You all have yourselves a great week and a great day. I'll see you next time. And until then, don't forget to get your figure on. Take care.